Hi students, the question is, which of the following functions from Z into Z are bijections? So given functions are f of x is equal to x cube, f of x is equal to x plus 2, f of x is equal to 2x plus 1, f of x is equal to x square plus 1. Okay, so let us take the first one. F of x is equal to x cube. So to check 1, how do you check? X1 cube is equal to x2 cube. This implies x1 cube minus x2 cube is equal to 0. This implies x1 minus x2 is equal to 0, implies x1 is equal to x2. Okay, you can have one more factor here, but I am taking directly. You know the factors of x1 cube minus x2 cube. It is x1 minus x2 into x1 square plus x1 x2 plus x2 square. So I have taken only one factor and equate it to 0. You will get x1 is equal to x2. So this function is 1, 1. But it is not onto because if you take y is equal to x cube, x is equal to y power 1 by 3, which is not an integer. Therefore, it is not onto. Therefore, it is not this function is not bijective. Now take f of x is equal to x plus 2. Okay, check whether it is 1, 1 or not. x1 plus 2 is equal to x2 plus 2. Cancel 2 on both sides. x1 is equal to x2. So this means this function is 1, 1. Now check whether it is onto or not. Y is equal to x plus 2. That implies x is equal to y minus 2. Definitely it is an integer. Whatever the value you take, you are going to get integers z. Therefore, it is onto also. Therefore, option B is correct, which is this function is bijective. You need not have to check for the rest two because only one option is correct. Multiple correct options are not there in KCET. Got it? So option B, f of x is equal to x plus 2 is the correct option. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, let f from R to R be defined by f of x is equal to 1 by x for all x belongs to R. Then f is, you need to check whether it is 1, 1 on 2 bijective or f is not defined. Okay. So function is defined by f of x is equal to 1 by x. Domain is domain of this function. It's given R. So 0 belongs to R. Is it true? Yes, definitely 0 belongs to R. But what is 1 by 0? What's 1 by 0? Yes, it is infinity. Infinity. Therefore, at x is equal to 0, f of x is equal to 1 by x. That is 1 by 0. It is infinity. So, at x is equal to 0, function is not defined. So, option D, f is not defined is the correct option. Hi everyone. The question is, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3, so on. B is equal to AB. Then the number of surjections from A into B is option A np2, option B 2 power n minus 2, option C 2 power n minus 1, option D none of these. See the image. Actual formula to find number of surjections is this: summation I is equal to 0 to k minus 1 power I, k choose I n minus I power m. Okay, but here domain has n elements and codomain has only 2 elements. Correct? You need not have to use this formula. You can directly write the answer. How many functions are possible with domain? Modulus of A is equal to n. There are 2 power n functions possible. Correct? So, in that, how many surjections are possible? These many functions you can form. In that, how many surjections are possible? See, except when all the elements 1, 2, 3, so on n, they map to, all the elements are mapped to a single element A, then B is not having any pre-image. So this case, or when all the elements 1, 2, 3, so on and map to, all the elements are mapped to B, then A does not have any pre-image, that case. So only these two cases the function is not surjective. These two cases, except these two cases, rest of all will be surjective. So 2 power n minus these 2 is the number of surjection when you take the function from A to B. So option B 2 power n minus 2 is the correct answer. Got it right? You need not have to use such complicated formula. You know how many functions you can form from two sets. Then remove where surjection is not possible. That's enough. So the answer is 2 power n minus 2. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, if the set A contains 5 elements and the set B contains 6 elements, then the number of 1, 1 and onto mappings from A to B is. So what is given? Set A contains 5 elements, means mod A is equal to 5. Then mod B is equal to 6. Okay, you need to check the number of 1, 1 and onto mapping, means bijective mapping. To be bijective, you know that mod A must be equal to mod B. But here mod A is not equal to mod B. So the bijective map is not possible. Means number of 1, 1 and onto mapping from A to B is 0. It is not possible. So it is 0. So option C, 0 is the correct answer. Okay. Option C, 0 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, the maximum number of equivalence relations on the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3 are. Okay. Set is A is equal to 1, 2, 3. The number of partition which you can make from this set, that many equivalence relation you can do. So how do you create a partition? If you take union, you should get whole set, and if you take intersection of any two, it should be empty. Okay, what are the possible way? First option way is 1, 2, 3. Okay, whole set. Second way, singleton set you can take. If you take intersection, it is empty. If you take union of all three, you will get A. So this is second possibility. Now, what's the third way? Third way, you can partition two, one side, one other side. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. So here 3 possibilities, here 1, here 1. Totally 3 plus 1 plus 1. 5 ways you can form partitions. Hence, maximum number of equivalence relations will be option D, 5. You can check in this figure also. Here full set, here singleton sets, here 1, 2, one side, 3 other side, 1, 3, one side, 2 other side, 2, 3, one side, 1 other side. If you take union, full set. If you take intersection, null set. So option D, 5 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, if f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, then f inverse x is equal to. We have done such questions. Same procedure we can follow. What is the first step? What you have to do? You have to take f of x is equal to y. Correct? Since f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 they have given, you can take y is equal to 2x plus 3. Correct? Now rearrange and get x. What will you get? Move this to other side. So y minus 3 divided by 2. What's the next step? So f inverse x is equal to, replace y by what? Right, x. So x minus 3 by 2. So option C, x minus 3 by 2 is the correct answer. F inverse x is equal to x minus 3 by 2. Always remember, take f of x is equal to y and rearrange for x. Take that one as f inverse x by replacing y by x. That is the procedure. Okay, so option C, x minus 3 by 2 is the correct answer. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, if f of x is equal to 4x plus 7, g of x is equal to f inverse x, then you need to find g of 3. Okay. To find g of 3, first of all, what is g of x? G of x is f inverse x. Find f inverse x with usual procedure. Then put x is equal to 3. Then you will get g of 3. So what I have to do, first step, take f of x is equal to what? Y. Therefore, y is equal to what? Y is equal to 4x plus 7. Correct? Now, rearrange for x. So y minus x is equal to y minus 7 by 4. Is that correct? X is equal to y minus 7 by 4. Therefore, what is F inverse x? What is F inverse x? F inverse x is equal to replace y by x. So, x minus 7 by 4. Correct? So, F inverse x is g of x. So, g of x is equal to x minus 7 by 4. So, g of 3 replace x by 3. So, 3 minus 7 by 4, that is equal to minus 4 by 4, that is minus 1. Check the option. So option B is minus 1. That is the correct answer. Therefore, G of 3 is equal to minus 1. Thank you. Hi everyone. The question is, if f of x is equal to 1 by x, then f inverse x is equal to option A minus x, option B 1 by x, option C x, option D x square. Okay, so usual procedure. F of x is given, you need to find f inverse x. What is the first step? F of x is equal to y. Correct? So y is equal to what? 1 by x. Implies x is equal to 1 by y. This implies f inverse x. What you have to do? Replace y by x. F inverse x is 1 by x. So f of x is also 1 by x. F inverse x is also 1 by x. So check the options. Option B is 1 by x. So f inverse x is equal to 1 by x. Thank you. Hi students. The question is, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. You need to find G composition F inverse X. So to find G composition F inverse X, first you need to find G composition F. What is G composition F of X? G composition Hi everyone. The question is f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. You need to find g composition f inverse x. To find g composition f inverse x, you need to first find g composition f of x. G composition f of x is equal to g of f of x, correct? Now what is f of x? Substitute it. F of x is 2x plus 3. Now you need to find g of 2x plus 3. So replace x by 2x plus 3 in g. So it is 3 into 2x plus 3 plus 1. So it is 6x plus 9 plus 1. So it is 6x plus 10. So G composition f of x is equal to this. Okay, take this as y. So y is equal to 6x plus 10. Now find x. X is equal to y minus 10, y minus 10 divided by y minus 10 divided by 6. Y minus Hi everyone. The question is f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1. Find g composition f inverse x. Okay. To find g composition f inverse x, you need to find first composition f. So g composition f of x is equal to, how do you write? It is g of f of x. Okay. Now replace f of x. F of x is 2x plus 3. Okay. Now what is g of 2x plus 3? G of x is 3x plus 1. Replace x by 2x plus 3. So 3 into 2x plus 3 plus 1. So it is 6x plus 9 plus 1, that is 6x plus 10. So take this as y. So y is equal to 6x plus 10. Implies x is equal to what? Y y minus, I'll write here, y minus 10 by